I will have to set up a new because right now we started a new there's a new live stream right now that was started automatically now. Yep. Yeah. We are live on another live stream, but that's probably not the one we should be on. Or do you want me to change the name and everything? Okay. Yeah, so it looks like we're live right now, so you can open up a chart. So we have some people, we got some people coming in here. Okay. All right. Let me get
This is
some.
Ayush, not mine.
Can we have an Anastasiia chart?
Nope. Are we live? Are we live? Wow. Okay. There's no people on here, and the chat is not working. Oh, this is fantastic. How is this happening? I wonder if they can hear us. Get logged out from the YouTube account as well.
Sorry?
I see. I wonder if. Okay, great. Now I wonder if. So we are live. We are live, and apparently they can see me and Anastasiia only. So hello everyone. Welcome back. We decided to, switch things up a little bit. We had too many accounts being given away, so YouTube said, "Hey, relax. We need to." Push the brake a little bit on this show that you got here. I can't see the chat or anything, so it's super weird, but I'm going in. Yeah, no worries at all. Roman is working in the background to figure everything out here. And I will be with you guys in the
New stream means new potential for the giveaways with likes. So that's a good point for the audience.
That is right.
Because now you can start from zero and get more giveaways during this live stream.
Okay, finally I can see the... Okay, let's just... So what I'm doing now, I'm just gonna set up the change a couple of things here in the back end, and then we should be all ready to go. Just give me a second. Well, it's good that this is happening now, not when we had, thousands of people watching us, or when we had a giveaway. So I need to set some things up here. Okay, adding some tags. Okay, everything looks good. All right, I think we're back. We're up and running. Okay, it's who are we? Yes. Who can we okay, can you guys see us? Who's actually on the screen? Who's actually on the screen?
I think it's me and you. Yeah, it's me and you in the moment, Jonathan.
Okay, let me know in the comment section, guys, if you can see us.
And Ayush now as well. And Boris is with us.
Look at that. Nice. Okay, so I guess we need 30 likes. Come on, guys, get those likes up. Nah, we'll do. You know what? We'll do 10 likes. 10 likes on this one, which should be fairly simple, right? Yeah. Should be fairly simple. Just go in and hit the like once again. We got 15 people watching right now. If you hit the like all at once, we're gonna do that giveaway right away. What are we watching
very
here?
Easy.
Yeah, very easy. Should be
super easy. Like a giveaway for free, literally.
Yep.
You should be happy we switched to another live stream.
Yeah. Okay, we got 10 likes. 10 likes already. Okay, let's do the duck. Let's do the duck again. Boyd got a timeout. Dirk is in the comment as well, saying 1 like from me. Nice, thank you very much. Okay, so let me. Okay, guys, I'm gonna be adding everyone here in the chat once again to the list. We're gonna have the previous list as well, so we're just gonna see if we can add any new names to this new giveaway that we're doing right now. So you can just all, if you want to be into this giveaway, just write a 1 in the chat, and then I will be adding everyone. So just write a one in the chat, and I'll be adding you all to the giveaway. If you know that you were in the last giveaway, then obviously you don't have to write anything, because we are going to we're gonna be keeping that list. So just write a 1 and you're in the giveaway. Roman, are you in the background? Right, okay. So to help you out, mine's black, Boris is blue, and Ayush and Anastasiia have white.
Black and white.
I have green and white,
a
red candle. Yeah.
Ayush is not sharing.
Oh.
So maybe you can wait till Roman tells you to share, so he knows who's who.
Okay.
Okay, Void says, if Jonatan, if I win, have to double it. No, if you win, I will take the account myself. Thank you very much. Okay. Oh, we got Nightbot in the giveaway as well. All right, let's go. We got Nightbot. We got 33 people in here. Nice. I'm gonna be sharing the duck list. Okay, so that's the duck list. I'm not gonna be sharing any sound this time because it's horrible. Okay, here we go. Nightbot. What happens if Nightbot wins? If Dirk wins, he has to come on to the live stream. That's your price. If Nightbot wins... Yeah. I don't know. If Nightbot wins...
We are participating as well, me and Boris.
Oh, really? You as well? Okay. Ayush, Boris.
No, I'm already there. You wrote my name. I have shards 57.
Oh, that's you?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, wait, is Boris there as well?
Yeah, I think.
My nickname is Trader Boris. Looks like I'm not there.
How original.
Look, I'm like Trader Dante, you know? That's how I got
Yeah, right. So
my alias.
right. It's kind of like
Just
the
follow me
teen
in his
version of
footsteps.
Dante.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do another one here. See if we have enough people here. Okay, we're gonna do the last one here. See what we can get here. Okay, we got one more. Let's go. We got 34 people here, and we're gonna do a 1 minute. Okay. All right, let's do this. Let's go. How do I start? I'll click here. Okay, 1 minute. Who do we have? There's so many people here. We got who do we have? We have Crick Bolibus. I believe in Crick Bolibus. We got Psyop. So the first ones here, they never win, right? Because it's like, if you ever been running, if you ever done a race, right? You know that if you go out too hard in the beginning, you burn out. You know your heart rate is too high, too early. It's these ones in the middle bracket. We got the winners. Someone in here, Trader 000NQ, the pink one. That one is well positioned. Okay, I guess not. The Pirate. Yep. Look at that hook. That's for what? How is he gonna win that simply? Oh, who's gonna win this? We got that NQ trader. Really, we got a futures trader coming in and taking the crypto accounts. Not sure I'm a fan of that. Okay, so to be able to actually win an account, we need to you need to be actually in the chat, right? Because that's the whole idea with these giveaways. We want to give back to the community, so give back to the people that are actually in the live stream, right? So I'm gonna put a timer on for 1 minute, and if you are here, if you're not here, we go again. Okay. If you can't claim the prize, then we go again. Let's go. Baldu says, I demand the MEMD NQ to be tested for steroids. Yeah, especially when he's not, available, Like it's just... Okay, 30 seconds to claim your prize. If you're not here in 1 minute to claim your prize, we're gonna give it to the next one. That's fair, right? Isn't it? I think that's fair. About 10 seconds. All right, we got 5 seconds. Okay.
I think there's no other chance.
Let's go.
That's further clear.
All right, let's go. Okay. Well, okay, MQ. Okay, he actually responded. He actually responded, but that doesn't matter. Needs to be within the first minute. All right, let's go. Okay, so if you win now, you have to actually respond within the first minute. And there's a reason for this. I can't tell you, obviously, the reason, but it has to do with bots and scams and everything. I kind of feel a little bit bad because he said thank you like 2 seconds after starting the race. Yeah, you're getting an account anyway. We're gonna give you an account. He won again. He won again.
I mean, it's obvious, Like he needs to get an account.
You've won again. Okay, so I guess you're here. Can we get like a replay of that? And he's like, another thank you. Okay, that's amazing. That's actually pretty good. The odds, I don't know what the odds of that is. I feel like I need to check the source code of this to actually understand what just happened there. Okay, so that's it for the giveaways today. We got three giveaways. Now, if by any chance you guys are able to bring the likes back up to over 30, which means any number of likes above like 31 in this last hour of the live stream, then yes, I promise we're gonna do another giveaway for sure. Let's switch over to another screen. Boris and Ayush, you need to share your screens as well.
Mm-hmm.
And we can switch over to another screen when those are up, and I will make sure that we can get all of these accounts sent out. All the winners. That's pretty amazing though. I've never, that's the first time that has ever happened, winning twice in a row. That's, and it's just so perfect. Absolutely perfect.
Roman, can we switch to Anastasiia chat?
Yeah.
She drew something on chat. I think she has something to explain.
Oh, Anastasiia wanted to explain something, no?
Me?
Yeah, on gold. Yeah, because you have things drawn on your chat.
Yeah, what are you trying to say, Ayush? Roman is in the background like, well, what are you trying to say? I can translate.
I was explaining gold before Jonatan joined already.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Maybe in
okay, so everyone, if I okay, so Memdi NQ, you won the account. Now you have an email on your YouTube profile, so you're gonna get the account sent to that. Peter, you won an account. You need to add your email to the to your YouTube account, and everyone who's in, and we got Rag Engine as well. You have your email. So Peter, you're the only one who have not added your email to the your YouTube profile. So make sure that you go and do that, and I will be sending that one out to the team so that you'll get an account in your Tradeify Crypto dashboard. And make sure that the email that you're adding is also the email that you use to sign up with Tradeify Crypto. Guys, I'm going to be jumping off. I'm going to leave you guys with the very capable hands of Ayush, Anastasiia, and Boris, and then I will be back tomorrow. Yes.
Nice, Jonatan.
I'll miss you.
Oh, I miss you too, Boris. All right.
See you tomorrow, Jonatan. See you soon.
Tomorrow.
Bye-bye.
Okay, we're gonna get the market opening in just 28 minutes from now. So Ayush, we were talking about gold before the stream started to lag slightly for us. So I was long, I closed my loan, I was expecting the pullback. What are your thoughts on gold at the moment?
Okay, gold, I think we got good reaction after we took out the previous monthly low. I feel we might continue the bearish movement from 4700, and I'm not looking at the any value at a high low, but just wicks of higher time frame. So I think we are not still very much bullish on daily time frame, but if you look at lower time frame, yeah, we have some bullish trades coming in. And also I was looking for a reaction from this daily supply zone, but instead price is above, so I'm expecting it to reach around 4700. And I mainly trade gold on futures on the lower time frame. So I think before we reach at any supply zone, I will have 2 to 3 trades on my future accounts on lower time frame. So I'm mainly trading on one minute. If you talk about PAXG. So instead
How
of
do you-
reacting,
How do you manage usually like 1 minute? Because if you analyze it on the futures and you trade it on PAX-G, the movements are so fast. So how do you manage to be able to stay on track with that, you know?
so yeah, like I'm not just directly trading on 1 minute. I use 15-minute as my higher time frame. As you can see the candles here. Let me increase the number of candles and we'll have more data. So I use supply demand zone of 15 minute instead of 4 hour if I'm trading on 1 minute. And I do something similar on Bitcoin. Like I use 4 hour as higher time frame and 15 minute as lower time frame, because we can't actually trade on 1 minute because of the higher prices. So on gold, on futures, I mainly trade something like this. So you can see that we are getting a reaction from this support here, and also this red zone was a higher time frame supply zone, but instead we are taking support now. So I'll take something like this on futures, like 1:1 long on 1 minute, by keeping the value point of control and value at a high low levels. So yeah, my main time frame, my comfortable time frame on futures and also on gold is 1 minute and 15 minute, and on crypto it is 15 minute and 4 hour. So pretty much same. The only thing is that on 1 minute it's much more faster than crypto.
Yeah.
So I'm very much comfortable on 1 minute as a scalper.
Looks like it's breaking out on the 1 minute PAX-G right now.
Yeah, it's trying to go higher.
I think you are still in longs, I guess, Anastasiia.
Sorry?
You're still in longs?
No, I closed my lawn before we started talk about this. I had this setup here. We were, I don't know if audience was able to see it or it was lagging, but we were talking about gold. I closed my long literally right here. So it was a perfect closure at 84. And then I was waiting for the pullback, and the pullback in this area here. So it pulled back only to the top of this area. I was expecting a little bit higher pullback, so I didn't take this long back. It did reject finally the same point of control, and now we are aiming higher. So at the moment, if I would look at the futures, depends on how the 30-minute candle is going to close really, or at least 15-minute candle, because we have still 8 minutes for the candle closure on 15 minutes. And I'm afraid that we might still pull back the same way we did here. So I would wait for the candle closure probably before making my next decision. But then eventually, if the candle closes bullish and I see the confirmation, then my next target would be 46.20 for the futures, which is 85, it's 15, it's like $35 higher than we are at the moment. So this would be my next target here, and the next one would be all the way here. So, but it's gonna really depend on how the 15-minute candle is gonna close. You know, because I want to ensure that it's not gonna pull back just all the way back down again. You know, how it did, for example, before here. So we were trying to break this volume, and then it just bullish with a bullish body of the candle without barely, wick, for example, to the upside, and then I might think about re-entering longs again. And we have the US market opening in just 22 minutes from now, so it's going to bring extra volatility as well to the market.
Yeah, I mean, makes sense. And like, do you trade near open, like when we have the first 15-minute candle of 9:30? Do you like to enter, like we see a lot of streamers entering at the open and getting stopped out? So or you wait for a few hours to get some clear direction after the market open?
No, my main period of time for trading is in the morning, actually, London. So it's approximately from 7 until 11 a.m. Central European time. And then in New York, it's after the New York session opens. So mainly it's 1 hour after the market opening, but it depends, because sometimes, of course, I have very good setups. It depends mainly where is the price compared to the volume and how far we are compared to the volume, because it might be rejecting this volume that I want to see at the moment, and then I'm going to take a risk and enter the trade maybe with a lower, for example, amount of contracts, to manage my risks, like in the volatility slightly, but I will not miss out on like a position if I was waiting for this specific trade to take, so if it was planned and it's there before the market opening, I might take a trade, but it's going to probably be a lower size. What about you if you trade on the lower time frames? I know, because normally I remember that you said that you wait 30 minutes after the New York opening, but when you trade 1 minute, is it the same rule that you apply?
Yeah, I mean, mostly if I'm trading on 1 minute near 9:30, I have lost many accounts. And so I have really good data that if I'm trying to mess around near open, I mostly lose money. And also with the slippage and all, I still remember I was near, I think, $3,000 payout with the prop firm, and with one candle of 1 minute wicked out, and I hit the daily loss limit and I blew the account because of the slippage at 9:30. So I swear to God that day that I'm not going to trade after 9:30. So yeah, I wait for at least 30 minutes to get it cooled down, because it's really fast on 1 minute. It looks like it can top me out, or it can take my profit. It's like gambling on 1 minute near 9:30.
Yeah. That's true. Fair enough. We leave and Vilon. As long as Vilon at least, that's good enough.
Yep. Bitcoin is pumping, I think. Very good candle at 9 a.m.
Look at the 15-minute. It's crazy.
Yeah.
We're almost up to 82,000.
Also, Ethereum is showing some strength, and if it maintains till the end of the day. I really want it out of the range, and then we'll have good idea.
Yeah, I look at the order flow that's coming into Bitcoin now. It's the 1 second chart. Seeing a lot of green. It's a lot of buy orders coming to the market. So it looks like so far. I mean, I want to wait what happens to the New York Open, but into the New York Open, it looks like buyers are stepping in here. They really want to push price towards that level I was talking about. So like 83, 84,000, I think it's very possible today. Like, I don't see why it would stop here. There's a lot of room for us to go up here. Especially if you look at the, one thing, sorry, I have so many indicators here, but the 200-day simple moving average is coming in at 83,450. So I think that might be a good target, actually, which is about, from this point, a 3% move. So if we go up another 2,500, we'll be hitting the 200-day simple moving average, which is like a big benchmark for, like more like old school investors. So now I'm thinking 83, 84 is as high as this rally will go. Now we'll see a pullback and then maybe test like 85, 86. So I'm a big moving average guy, and we have not only the 200-day simple moving average, but also this purple line is the 200-day EMA. So I'm actually right near it right now. But I think the 200-day simple moving average is better, because that's what most like old school investors and traders look at on an asset like Bitcoin on the daily.
Guys, I will leave you for just a moment because I'm gonna reload. My trading platform is hanging, so I'm gonna jump back in just 2 minutes.
And it's our second stream. It's been 29 minutes and we are at 19 likes, which is impressive. And I think if you guys do 30, then we will have something prepared for you guys tomorrow for the giveaway. We need Jonatan for giveaways, that's why. And tomorrow we have birthday of Boris. So I think we'll have some
Yes.
special giveaways.
Yeah, I'll be giving away all of my money to you guys. I'm so champion.
I'll also participate if you are giving away everything.
Yeah. Well, actually, I'm going to deliver a cake to you, as we discussed yesterday. So let me know. Do you like chocolate cake or vanilla? Or like
Cake of
Some-
many altcoins with including Bitcoin.
something.
Yeah.
All right. Ooh, it's gonna be a hard one to deliver, but I'll try.
So okay, so looking at charts right now, I feel really good. I think this month in May, I think we are going to see good volume than compared to April. The ending of the previous month was really bad. What do you think, Boris?
Yeah. Yeah, I think. Well, let's zoom out to the monthly right now. Actually, it's a very interesting look because I think I was talking about this on some previous streams, but we did bounce off of the 55 exponential moving average on the monthly time frame. So this is the screen line that I'm showcasing on my chart. And since then, we've already bounced. Let's see. Actually, 25%, which is pretty good bounce. Now the next kind of like critical moving average here is a 21 EMA on the monthly, which is around 82,003 cents. So I really think there's a lot of EMAs aligning here, both on the daily, weekly, monthly time frame. So we have like the 21 EMA in the monthly in the mid 80,000s. We got the 55 EMA in the mid 80,000s. We also got the daily simple moving average in the mid 80,000s. So I think, let me try to draw this with brush. Yeah, this area is going to be big. But basically this zone from 80,000 to 85,000. I'm thinking there's going to be a lot of buyers. I mean, there's a lot of buyers right now initially to push price up to these levels. If we zoom out to the daily, right? Maybe gonna take off some of these moving averages, but looking at the supply zone here and the volume profile, like there's really not much stopping us from testing the 200-day simple moving average, and then seeing what happens from here. I think there's going to be a lot of resistance in this area. So that there was a good amount of buying and selling if you look at the volume profile. So I think, mid 80,000s to upper 80,000 is a good target for Bitcoin on this move. And then we'll see from there. I really, on the daily I'm bullish, but if you zoom out to the monthly, we have a lot of work to do because I would want Bitcoin to close above the 21 EMA, this yellow line here on the monthly, which is coming in at 82,370. So we have like 25 days left in the month. So I'm going to be watching these levels very closely.
Also, like, if we look at some price at 82,000, we have some sell limit orders. I want them to get absorbed. I know it's like very early thing to say, but whenever I see limit orders at some levels, I wait for some confirmation for longs. But yeah, for now we can see a really good movement, and it's pumping on the MMT charts. And let's go to 5 minute on 15 minute. We can see the new 4-hour open, which was 8 a.m., gave us really nice movement.
Mhm. Yeah, it's like so a little bit of selling going on right now on the 1 second. But I really want to revert back to this when we go back to New York Open, which is in around 10 minutes.
10 minutes. Yeah.
Yeah, but even looking at the 1 minute chart, like it looks pretty healthy. We're definitely in an uptrend here on the 1 minute on Bitcoin. Although it does look like we're getting a bit overextended, I could see a pullback back down to like 81,000. I think that's a good level. And I
But
think
I
looking
think
at
we
your
are
chart
very
on the 15 minute, that's like a good order block area as well, 81,000.
yeah. And I think we are very close to the area where swing trader will place many trades above 82,000. I feel we'll start seeing sellers getting interested or seeing swing trades, right? What level you are looking at for your swing sell?
Yeah, so I'm still looking at, let me pull it up. Yeah, basically, so this high value node on the volume profile. So let's say roughly 88,000. So starting 84,000 is one high value node, then we have another one. 87,680, so 88,000. So really mid 80,000 is what I would be targeting on this move.
If you guys have any questions, let us know in chat.
Like, you know, it's interesting. If you look at the S&P futures, it's not looking as bullish as Bitcoin. Like, it's not, the S&P isn't breaking to new highs here. We are kind of rallying, but I think the EX or the S&P 500 has topped out of it here. The Nasdaq is looking good. It is on the verge of a breakout on this 4-hour candle. So I think it's like the tech sector is leading here.
It's also the stronger one.
Yeah. Okay, let's get USDT down. This is actually very bullish. So I'm looking at USDT dominance here. And USD down, that's actually breaking down here, which means money is flowing out of stablecoins. And, you know, the theory is that it's probably going into the market. So we are seeing a breakdown here on USDT dominance. So I think if Bitcoin continues to go higher here, we can see some capital rotation back into altcoins here, because we're on the verge of like breaking down on USD dominance. Do you ever look at these metrics, Ayush?
What?
Like, do you ever look at USDT dominance or tether dominance?
No, I always wait for you to pull it on your chart. It's
Yeah,
because you're good
and
at
then also,
dominant charts. Yeah.
and then looking at total 3 market cap. So total 3 is all crypto, excluding Bitcoin and Ethereum. If we break above this level at 750 billion, we might see a little mini altcoin season. I don't know. We'll see. I'm looking at other. Let's look at others. So
I think we need
others.
to switch over to your screen first.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you look at others, it's like very similar to Total 3. So basically, this excludes the top 10 cryptos. So only the cryptos 11 and above. And if we can break above this level at 200 billion, we could see some decent altcoin rallies here. So let's see what happens here. People have been waiting for maybe not like a complete all season, maybe like a little. It's like a little bull run for the next couple of weeks and see some good gains in some altcoins. Like Zcash, for example. I mean, this one was looking really good on higher time frames. A lot of the privacy coins are doing good. I think I spoke about this yesterday, but Dash is up. Yeah, Dash went up like 28% for the past 2 days. So we're seeing a nice rally in privacy coins, which is interesting. Let's see what else. Yeah, Monero is having a nice move. Yeah, just looking at all these metrics, it does feel like the market wants to rally a bit here. See what's happening with Bitcoin. They're kind of going sideways. The cryptocurrency heat map here. I mean, everything is in the green. Like Bitcoin is obviously leading. Look, it's up 3%. Ethereum is up 2%. XRP 1%. BNB also got 1%. So this is like among the big caps. Bitcoin is leading here. Looking at the crypto coins heat map. So I'll be putting, like once again, I'm kind of like a Bitcoin maximalist, but I'd be putting my money on Bitcoin in this kind of situation.
We're getting some pullback on lower time frames on Ethereum because we had 52 million limit order at 2400 and it's reacting, and also we can see the same reaction on Bitcoin as well. But I want Ethereum to maintain the bull pump we had on stream. I don't want it to go back in the range. It will get very sad again.
Yeah.
So we had some orders at 51 million, 49 at 2400. And also you can see the same reaction on Bitcoin because of correlation. I know Ethereum is an altcoin, but many times I have seen if we see some sort of pullbacks or something on Ethereum, we see some reaction on Bitcoin as well. So
yeah,
I want this 4-hour candle to just maintain the bull volume. But anyways, I think Ethereum being Ethereum for many weeks. You can see this candle on 15 minutes. If you look around 15 minutes, same candle, and the reaction is very much same on both. Okay, so we have market open in 2 minutes. Let's see what happens. If I would be long in this, I would take my profit near this swing high on lower time frame. And Doge is also so as I said, Boris, when we just started the stream, that it is
Yeah.
not always when we could talk about the correlation of Bitcoin and Ethereum, it's not always same for Doge. If Doge has some levels to fill, it will continue the trend, So even though we have some bearish, like even it's just a 50-minute candle, but you will see something different on Doge. So like there is some correlation between both of them with Doge, but not that strong, I must say, as BTC has with Ethereum. We just have to slow down first and look what Doge is actually trying to say. So I think we got good reaction after the 4-hour open on Doge, and it can move to a 0.11295, get some small retrace back into range, and then continue higher. We have Anastasiia back.
Yeah, I'm back. Waiting. Yeah. Now we have the market opening, so I'm looking for what's going to happen with gold as well. I am thinking about taking another long, potentially, because we did close quite bullish above the monthly volume as well here. So I'm expecting it to extend the gains also higher. But I'm thinking if I should take a long now, I should just wait a little bit, because we did have a lot of volume coming in around this area here where we are. So I'm going to probably stay safe actually and take and wait for some, reaction for the first 30 minutes at least. Before making any decision. What are you looking at right now? Is it longs or shorts for gold in general? What's your opinion?
You're asking me?
I'm asking anyone. anyone who is looking at gold in general.
So yeah, I mean, I think Boris will have something good for swing trade idea.
Yeah, but what's the swing trade perspective? Because at the moment I'm looking only for the intraday or scalps, for longs, and then continuation down. So my opinion is that we're gonna go towards this area here and then pull back eventually. But what's your swing point of view?
From a swing trading perspective, there's nothing here for me. It's very choppy and not too much volatility on daily. Like if I had to choose a direction, I'd be going short on gold.
But from the current level or from somewhere else?
No, say if it goes back to 4,800, like this level, I would go short. Or even just the mid-range at 4,700 as a swing trader. I probably sell limit orders starting here at this range and then going up to this wing high at
somewhere from 4,600, 4,700 you would be taking a short.
Let's say starting at 46.25 up to 4,800, I'd be stacking conditional sell orders.
It's interesting because exactly at 4,600 I would be potentially looking for short on PAX, if you talk about PAX quotes, right?
Yeah, PAX, yeah.
Yeah, 4,600 is my short level.
Yeah. On the lower time frames, if we can stay above 45.50, let's see a move up to 4,800. But I don't know. I think PAX it's not that interesting here. The volatility is all in Bitcoin right now, so I would be trading Bitcoin because Bitcoin is up to 2.5% on the day, while PAX G is only up half of that. So
yeah, but it's completely different to assets. So.
Yeah, true.
for volatility. I don't think in the normal conditions, not talking about the last year for gold, for example, but in normal conditions, I don't think we should see such a move, on a daily basis for gold.
Yeah, gold overall looks kind of not that interesting to me. Like Bitcoin looks much more interesting, of course, because we have all of this like room to cover to go higher. While on gold, there's a lot of resistance. On PaxG. Yeah, PaxG just looks very boring to me. Like this is like
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, at the current moment, indeed, I agree with you.
Yeah. It's interesting that the Nasdaq. So on the open, Nasdaq is making new highs. I think. Yeah. Look at this 5-minute candle. We are making new highs on Nasdaq again, which I think my theory is correct. Then we'll see capital rotate out of tech and into Bitcoin, into crypto, particularly Bitcoin for now, since Bitcoin down is going up. But so far in the open, very, very nice open. We had like a 35-point move on the Nasdaq US 100. It's good to see. Here's how the S&P is doing. The low. Oh yeah, US is the US 500? Well, not really. The S&P 500 has some work to do, but the Nasdaq is making new highs.
Yeah.
Look at this candle on the 1 hour. It just continues to go higher.
For the candle on 1 hour, you're talking about the Nasdaq.
Yeah, I mean, the strategy here, just looking back, just anytime it breaks a level, just go long. That's what go long here, take profit, break out, take profit here, break out, take profit. I think this is just a very simple strategy, just buy the breakouts.
I remember trading Nasdaq and S&P 500 during COVID times and during the first Trump's presidency.
Yeah.
That was amazing. Honestly, at that point, I wasn't even using volumes or order flow or anything. I was simply trading the Fibonacci and price per action, and it was just crazy, right? It was so easy. It was incredible.
Yeah, but those are COVID times. Now we're in not COVID times.
Yeah.
But I heard there's another COVID virus coming soon from some people. I don't know if it's true. So maybe we'll see some similar stuff happening. Did you guys hear about this? There's a new COVID variant out there.
I'm not really following that. I have my very strong opinion about the COVID stuff, and I'm not really following any of this.
Anyway, I don't think we cannot talk about COVID because I think YouTube might ban us. Let's not talk about COVID or any of this stuff. Just talk about Bitcoin and the Nasdaq.
Yeah.
Guys, what are you guys' thoughts on like Litecoin? Because I remember back in the day, this used to be called, Litecoin is Bitcoin silver, and just looking at a daily chart, this looks like just garbage. It's just consolidating between $50 and $56, not making any kind of movement. I think I had this drawn out since February, and it's still respecting this range, just pretty crazy. See what else. Yeah, overall, like I think order flow for Bitcoin is pretty mixed right now.
Void is saying in the chat that might get slight push up to fill all the buys before giving a healthy pullback. Are you talking about gold or are you talking about Bitcoin? If you were talking about gold before that you closed the long buy, so I'm still not sure if Akram, if you're talking about Bitcoin, if you're talking about gold. I guess both of them are kind of pulling back slightly on the market opening, so this could apply to both of those.
Too much silence. I think someone is on mute. What is what you're looking at? You can see your
I'm just
screen.
gonna go back to crypto bubbles here. We had some impressive moves here on like Altcoin, the Telegram coin.
We are heavily dumping on
what?
15-minute Bitcoin and Ethereum. Yeah,
Really?
reacting from that area where we had good number of sell limits order in Ethereum, and Bitcoin is doing the same.
Looking at the 1 minute, we are dumping here a bit. But it's some heavy selling coming in now.
I don't want Ethereum to be back in the same range. It looks shit. Please go up.
Look at this 1 minute. Yeah, this 1 minute candle on Bitcoin. It's pretty up. So, look, I think 81 is going to be a critical region. See. Like 80,500 to 81. I think Bitcoin really needs to hold this area. Especially 80K, I think that's a good key psychological area. I think
Anastasiia, when you look at gold,
Sorry?
Like when you look at gold, do you use order book?
No, I don't use order book. Well, my chart right now is just a regular TradingView chart because again, if I turn on the order flow software, my stream is hanging. But I don't use the depths of market or order book for gold.
So like you use only volume profile and the candle movements, the price and all.
I use footprint charts, I use range XV, I use cumulative delta, I use which is limit orders, I use volume profile, but I don't use heat map or order book or anything like that. In general, not only for gold, but in general, it's just not what I trade. I have exactly the same system for all the assets. What differs is how I manage the position. So the entry, the stop loss size, the take profit size, this kind of things are differ for different assets. Maybe the trading times, for example, the duration of the trade, Like for example, for currencies, if I trade the currency futures, I'm not gonna hold scalps, it's more of a little bit intraday / swing. Same for gold, for Bitcoin, for example, but for gold, I can take scalps as well / intraday trades, So this is something that differs, but essentially for every time frame, I have exactly the same trading system. And the logic, trading methods and the logic of making the decisions, basically.
Yeah. Pretty much same for me, like on futures, gold and crypto, I use the same way trading. Just the time frame are different, but the idea is almost same. In chat, personal trader crypto is saying Jonatan needs to fight me in trade battle. I have beef. Please let him know. Sure, we'll pass on your message. Can you please explain what beef you had? It will be interesting. He's not here. You can be free in chat and let us know what exactly happened.
live cattle is still looking pretty good. We're
I
talking
was
about
waiting for this. I was waiting for this. So how is
live
it going,
cattle is
Boris?
making. Yeah, I'm still at the highs. Looks like it might be pulling back a bit, but still bullish on live cattle futures. Yeah, I'd be a buyer here because we're retesting the previous all-time high at 252. Let's see what happens with it. I think live cattle can go higher from here. Got lean hogs. Well, lean hogs is not looking as good. Might be breaking down here. So maybe a good play would be going, if we had such an instrument to trade, I'd be going long on cattle and short on hogs.
Wait, and short on what?
Lean hogs.
Okay.
Yeah, orange juice is not looking too interesting.
So what's the principle you're looking for the short here?
Because if you look at the chart of lean hogs, this is lean cattle, lean hogs. I mean, lean cattle was making new highs while lean hogs has failed to make a new high at the $115 level. And right now, if we break this level at 100, actually that's a key psychological level. So if we break 100, the price of bacon gonna go down, right? Hogs is pork, I assume.
Ayush, you're so concentrated. Are you taking any trade on gold? Or Bitcoin? What are you waiting for? Because we have 15 minutes only past the opening. So what is it that you're...
I was looking at some bubbles on Ethereum pumping up because we can see prices. I think we can absorb the sellers at 2400 and look for longs. And I'm thinking to add some position on Bitcoin or longs after we had this pullback. So we need some closure about this candle, and I think we can go till 82,200. I'm just waiting for a good closing, and on Doge as well. So most likely it will be on Doge because we have good clear target on higher time frame. So I'll be looking for some 1:1 on Doge. Let me open my account. Okay. 5 minutes. So I'm still waiting for this candle to close. We have 1 minute and 30 seconds. But on our trade, okay. Come on, not without me. On 5 minute, on 15. Okay, so I think I should take trade before it gets too late.
Where's your stop loss for Dodge for such assets? Because I honestly never traded this. So
at 0.11, I think it's pump. I think it will reach the target before I enter it. So my stop loss will be at this, it will be below this wick or this red candle. But on lower time frame, it's just pumping, taking support at this opening price. And this is the supply area which I was targeting, but I think we have some structure forming on Bitcoin as well. I think on Bitcoin, good if we go 1:1 on Bitcoin. And we get the closure. We have 10 minutes for the 50-minute candle to close. Until then, I think Doge is going to reach this 4-hour, not a supply zone, but something which can give us some trouble. Yeah, and if we manage to go above, then it's going to be really good long on 4-hour. This is what I'm expecting a price to do, and fill the wick of this weekly candle. From last 2 streams, I'm talking about the same area, and we fill the previous daily candle wick. So I think we are good to reach 0.11741. I think I should take a swing trade as an intraday trader. I'll put the stop below the daily open and target 0.11748 instead of trading. I think because I missed the intraday opportunity, but we still have a good opportunity on higher time frame. What do you think, Boris and Anastasiia, about Doge?
I honestly never analyzed it even. So for me, it's like just a completely meme coin. So I have no clue how to trade this from the technical perspective. So maybe Boris has a better answer for this.
Yeah, looking at the 1 minute, I should break you out here. No, I don't usually look at the 1 minute, but I was telling you guys on the daily, this looked very good. Let me get my template to load here. But yeah, I think Doge is one of the better altcoins right now. I think it's outperforming Ethereum, and it's keeping up with Bitcoin as well. Let me just here we go. Let me go to the Doge on the daily chart. Yeah, I think this is a nice. If we can confirm a close above like 11 cents, Doge can go up to like 13, 14 cents maybe. So this is looking like accumulation to me, and we're now starting to break a bit higher. But just keep in mind that we are in a downtrend on Doge. So I think maybe targeting this previous swing high would be a good idea, like 15 or 16 cents. I think Doge could reach there. And if we zoom out to the monthly, like honestly just kind of like consolidating. This is actually not a bad pattern. So I think Doge has potential there.
I'm expecting that the same on monthly. We can go till 0.1172. Let's go on weekly. So I have same area. I think when we hit that, we can see the market coming back lower. And always I've seen one thing, that when I have some major area marked on monthly or weekly on Doge, I have similar idea for Bitcoin as well. So what if every pair reaches the supply zone at the same time and start dumping from there, because I think we are very close to this area. So above 17, it will be difficult for Doge to maintain this bullishness, and we will see slowly it getting weakened and eventually going lower with Bitcoin. So I feel in every pair we are very close to that swing area where we'll see
Yeah.
trader like Boris and Jonathan placing swing shorts this month, I feel. Yeah, maybe in second week or this.
Yeah, I think whatever happens to Bitcoin is gonna happen to Dogecoin and the rest of the altcoins. So I think everything is gonna follow what Bitcoin does, just based on Bitcoin dominance. The fact that Bitcoin is leading the market. So like I highly doubt if Bitcoin goes down here, Doge will continue to go up. Same thing with Ethereum.
Cool.
And you can even
Look
see
at
on the
this
1 minute chart, like everything is
15-minute
just
candle.
going down. Yeah.
Yeah. Like same as you said, that always wait for a candle to close, or you'll see something like this. In FOMO, we might go. So yeah, same for Doge as well. Look at this 50-minute candle pumped, and now we are back again. So I think I'm not gonna go even for the intraday trade. Just gonna wait. Like on 5 minutes, sudden drop, and same on all the pairs. Good if you get some pullback before continuing the long momentum again back. The only thing bothers me, I don't know, I tell this in every single stream, I don't like Ethereum now. You can see this weekly candles look like a bridge. I want all of these highs being taken before we continue something for sellers.
So you're not trading Ethereum anymore for now?
Yeah, no. I want it out of this range, and only I'll do something about it, because I use also strength and weakness in both of the pairs, and I explained Boris yesterday that when I see a single pair maintaining weakness for longer run, indicating that we are in a very bad range. But strength and weakness is something which keeps on changing day by day and after every single opening. But from last, I think 2 weeks, only thing I can see on Ethereum is weakness, or like worst pair to go longs, but good for shorts.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, like I keep talking about Ethereum and Bitcoin, and like it's just going down. Like yesterday we had an upper wick to test this level, and now it's just weakening against Bitcoin, and it's only up 1.67%. Still hasn't broken its range highs, while Bitcoin, it's clearly having a breakout here. So yeah, Ethereum looks very weak here. Man, if anything, I'll probably be shorting Ethereum here, because we're like testing resistance again.
So you would short Ethereum but still go long on Bitcoin?
No, not at the same time, because I already have my Bitcoin long from 78,400 or so. So I would keep my Bitcoin long and maybe short Ethereum as a hedge. I think that would be a smart move.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
We have some news. Why the 50-minute candle looks really weird, double-sided wick, like I'm trading NQ1 at 9:30.
Let's see. 1 second. I don't remember that we had any news today. Besides, obviously, what was released. No, actually, yes. It's a different calendar. We have the PMI services coming and the housing data for the US.
Oh, okay.
That's the reason. Yeah, I was sure that it actually was 1 hour before, but no. Because the same for gold, right? We look at for example, 1 hour candle. It's like trying to decide if it's gonna close within the week, the same as before, and pull back down, or is it gonna, close bullish and then still continue to go higher? And it's for now, it's like it's not certain. So pretty much the same highs as well. So I was expecting maybe we're gonna be able to see the break, of this before the market closure, before the hourly candle closure, but no, nothing completely.
So I think in a minute we will be hopping off. So if you guys have any last questions left.
Actually, one thing I want to point out, guys, forgot to point this out during the stream. From a macro standpoint, if you look at the Bitcoin ETF flows data, we've been having some positive net inflows into Bitcoin ETFs, including IBIT, which is the BlackRock ETF. For like the majority of the past 3 weeks, we only had 3 red days of outflows, but in total, we are having net inflows on Bitcoin. So that is, at least bullish for Bitcoin to go up a bit higher. Institutions are buying Bitcoin here, so I think that is a bullish sign if you're currently long on Bitcoin. So I just wanted to point that out before we end this stream. And even yesterday, we had over 500 million in inflows on Bitcoin. It's pretty impressive. Those are pretty impressive numbers.
So you feel like the overall mood actually is shifting positively for the whole crypto market again?
I mean, like temporarily, yes. I think it's going, shifting positively. Doesn't mean Bitcoin's going to go to 100K. I think it means Bitcoin has the potential to go to those levels that we talked about at 84, 85, like 86, maybe 90K. So we'll see. But I do follow these ETF flows. I think that from a macro perspective, they provide some good guidance. So it does look like institutions are buying BTC here. So that's why I'm still holding my Bitcoin long, and looking for those upside targets at like 84, 85, 86.
All right, that's important. That's a good note to finish our today's live stream. We'll be back tomorrow and see if Bitcoin continues to climb higher and perhaps claims the 83,000 that we've been talking about the last weeks as well. So and see what happens with gold, because Bitcoin, gold is currently also in a very uncertain position. So I'm very curious to see what's going to happen. So guys, thank you so much. We'll be back tomorrow with more stream, with more giveaways as well, more analysis. So we'll see you there. Boris, Ayush, thank you so much, and see you back tomorrow.
Thanks, Anastasiia. Thanks, Ayush. See you guys.
See you guys. Bye-bye.